Lily traced circles on the foggy windowpane, her mind wandering through the labyrinth of her thoughts. Each circle she drew seemed to echo the endless loop of questions and uncertainties that plagued her heart. Rain drummed a steady beat against the glass, mirroring the rhythm of her heart. The sound was both soothing and unsettling, a constant reminder of the passage of time and the decisions that lay ahead. Doubt, a familiar ache, tightened its grip. It was an old companion, one that had visited her many times before, but never with such intensity. The uncertainty gnawed at her, making her question everything she thought she knew. She watched Ethan pack, his movements precise and efficient. Each item he placed in the suitcase seemed to carry a weight of its own, a significance that she couldn't quite grasp. His focus was unwavering, a stark contrast to her own scattered thoughts. He was leaving for a week-long conference, a trip they had planned together, a trip that now felt like a betrayal. The plans they had made together now seemed like a distant memory, overshadowed by the growing chasm between them. He moved through their shared apartment, each item placed carefully in his suitcase. The methodical nature of his actions only served to highlight the chaos in her mind. She wondered if he felt the same turmoil, or if he was as certain as he appeared. Lily envied his certainty, his unwavering focus. She longed for that kind of clarity, the ability to move forward without hesitation, but for her every step felt like it was mired in quicksand, pulling her deeper into doubt. She, on the other hand, felt adrift in a sea of what-ifs and maybes. The future seemed like a vast, uncharted territory, filled with potential pitfalls and unseen dangers. She couldn't shake the feeling that she was on the brink of a precipice, teetering on the edge. The closer their departure date loomed, the louder the whispers of doubt grew. Each passing day brought a new wave of anxiety, a fresh set of questions that she couldn't answer. The calendar on the wall seemed to mock her, each date marked with a sense of impending doom. She sat at the kitchen table, a cup of tea growing cold in her hands. The steam rising from the cup mirrored the fog in her mind, a haze of confusion and fear. She wished for a sign, something to guide her through the murkiness of her emotions. Ethan glanced at her, his eyes filled with concern. He reached out, his hand hovering just above hers, as if unsure whether to bridge the gap between them. The unspoken words hung heavy in the air, a testament to the distance that had grown between them. Lily opened a photo album, the pages filled with memories of happier times. Each photograph was a snapshot of their journey together, a reminder of the love that had once been so strong. She wondered if they could ever find their way back to that place, or if the path had been lost forever. With a deep breath, she closed the album, a newfound resolve settling in her heart. She knew that the road ahead would be difficult, but she was determined to face it head-on. The familiar ache of doubt would not define her. She would find her own way through the fog. Their love story had been one of shared laughter and quiet understanding. From the very beginning, their connection was undeniable, a spark that ignited a flame of companionship and trust. They found joy in the simplest of moments, whether it was a shared joke or a silent gaze that spoke volumes. Ethan, with his kind eyes and gentle touch, had chipped away at the walls Lily had so carefully erected. He was patient, never rushing her, always understanding. His presence was a soothing balm to her soul, a constant reminder that she was not alone in this world. He brought her chamomile tea when her anxiety peaked and knew just the right words to coax a smile back onto her face. His gestures, though small, were filled with immense love and care. Each cup of tea, each comforting word, was a testament to his unwavering support and affection. They fell into step with each other, their lives intertwining like ivy climbing a brick wall. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day, their hearts beating in unison. They found solace in each other's company, a rhythm that was uniquely theirs. Movie nights morphed into shared grocery shopping trips, where they would laugh and debate over which fruits to buy. These mundane activities became cherished rituals, moments that they looked forward to. Lazy Sunday brunches turned into decorating their first apartment together. They painted walls, arranged furniture, and made the space their own. Each brushstroke, each piece of furniture was a symbol of their growing life together. Lily had never felt so seen, so cherished. In Ethan's eyes, she found a reflection of her true self, a person worthy of love and happiness. Their journey was just beginning, but already it was filled with beautiful memories and the promise of many more to come. Yet a part of her remained hesitant, a shadow lurking in the corners of her joy. The whispers started subtly, questioning her happiness, reminding her of past hurts. "What if this is too good to be true?" they hissed. "What if he leaves and you're left picking up the pieces?" Lily had always prided herself on her independence, her ability to navigate life's choppy waters solo. Opening herself up to Ethan, allowing him to become her anchor, felt terrifyingly vulnerable. The fear of losing herself in the whirlwind of their love gnawed at her. Ethan, ever perceptive, sensed her unease. He held her one evening, his arms a safe harbour against the storm raging within her. "What's wrong, lily pad?" he murmured, his voice a soothing balm on her frayed nerves. Lily hesitated, unsure how to articulate the maelstrom of emotions swirling within her. "I'm scared," she admitted, her voice barely a whisper. "Scared of losing myself, of losing everything." Ethan listened patiently, his thumb stroking soothing circles on her back. He understood the shadows that haunted her, the past relationships that had left her wary and wounded. He had been patient, allowing her to set the pace, to let him in at her own speed. "Love shouldn't diminish you, Lily," he said softly, his gaze unwavering. "It should empower you, help you blossom into the best version of yourself." Section 6. A Leap of Faith. His words resonated deep within her, loosening the grip of fear that had taken root in her heart. He was right. Love shouldn't be a cage, but a springboard propelling them both towards their dreams. Lily realized that love wasn't about losing herself, but about choosing to share her life with someone who cherished her, flaws and all. It was about taking a leap of faith, trusting that they would navigate the inevitable storms together. Section 7. The Promise of Tomorrow. As Ethan zipped his suitcase shut, Lily felt a surge of affection wash over her. The fear hadn't vanished entirely, but it no longer held her captive. In its place bloomed a quiet determination to nurture their love, to face the future hand in hand. She walked him to the door, the familiar weight of doubt replaced by a newfound lightness. "Have a safe trip," she said, standing on tiptoe to kiss him goodbye. Section 8. Echoes of Doubt. Ethan smiled, his eyes crinkling at the corners. "I'll miss you, Lilypad," he murmured, his voice husky with emotion. "Don't let those doubt monsters get too comfortable while I'm gone." Lily laughed, the sound echoing through the empty apartment long after Ethan had left. The doubt monsters might still lurk in the shadows, but she knew now that they didn't control her. She had a choice, and she chose love. Section 9. Love's Evolution. Love, she realized, wasn't a static destination, but a journey of growth and evolution. It was a dynamic force, constantly changing and adapting, just like the people who experience it. It was about learning to navigate the ebb and flow of emotions, understanding that there would be highs and lows, moments of joy and times of sorrow. It was about supporting each other through life's inevitable challenges. Whether it was a career setback, a personal loss, or just the daily grind, they knew they had to be each other's rock. It was about choosing each other day after day, doubt and all. Even when things got tough, even when they questioned everything, they made the conscious decision to stay together. As Lily turned back to their empty apartment, she felt a mix of emotions. The silence was deafening, but it was also a blank canvas waiting to be filled with new memories. She felt a surge of hope. The emptiness wasn't just a void, it was an opportunity to build something new, something stronger. The future stretched before her, full of unknowns, but also full of possibilities. She realized that the unknown wasn't something to fear, but something to embrace. She knew she didn't have to face it alone. She had Ethan, her partner, her confidant, her rock. Together, they could face anything. And in his love, she had found the courage to embrace the unknown together. Their love was a journey, not a destination, and they were ready to take the next step hand in hand.